recording right now.
Oh, you get a stimulus from what? NID?
No, buddy. I got my stimulus check foreign, bro. Hold on, I want to be recorded in and type things still.
I can cut it out for sure, but
Oh yeah.
all right.
Yeah, bro.
Do your thing, bro. Sound good. Anyway, welcome to the 2 for 2 podcast. I am your host, Rivers. I am here today with some of my most gracious and highly favored friends. We got Steve here in the building.
Yo.
What up, Steve? We got Tia Ebony. How you doing? All right. How y'all doing today, man? How y'all feel? Everyone good?
We good.
Yeah?
Quarantining.
How's the
Feeling
quarantine? Yeah, exactly. How's the quarantine going? Like, what y'all been up to lately? Like, movies y'all been watching? What y'all been doing? How y'all keeping y'all spirits high in these times? Like, what's been going on? How y'all staying from depression? Because I ain't gonna lie, the past few days, I was getting depressed.
I'm not depressed. I feel like I'm always in quarantine.
Me too, but I don't notice it until after like I don't notice until after 2 days. I could stay home for like 2 days. On the third day, yeah, I need to get out.
2 days not that long of a time, bro.
Yeah, no, but this weekend, I can handle the weekend. I can handle this weekend.
Yeah.
But that 5 years, you better don't do that to us again. So, yeah,
Hopefully you don't get that feeling.
what y'all been up to? What's been going on?
I've been exercising, working still. I'm essential. Working, exercise.
Shout out essentials.
Shout out to y'all, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate it. We really need all the love we can get.
Yes, we do.
Oh, and planning, planning for your brands and stuff like that. That's what I was doing.
Right. This should be the time that people try to better themselves and do whatever they got to do. Whatever you didn't get to catch up on, you have the time now. No excuses. So
Yeah,
this should be that time. What's going on with you, though, Steve? What you watching any shows? Any Netflix?
Well, watching a little bit of Netflix, but your boy's an essential worker as well. So evening time, I got Netflix running. What I'm watching right now is something called Designated Survivor. That's pretty dope. I can't tell you none of the actors in it, but it's pretty dope. See what I'm saying?
On Netflix?
It's a good watch. Yeah, it's on Netflix. And then I just finished watching up the end of Money Heist. I'm pretty sure everybody knows that. So
yeah,
pretty dope.
I on the fourth season.
Not just reruns of old shit, bro. Old stuff, old shows, my bad.
Yeah, I on the fourth season of Money Heist too. I was watching a lot of documentaries.
Based on what?
I watched one called Staircase. Y'all should watch that. That's a really good documentary. It's a documentary about this married couple, but the wife died. Apparently, well, I think she got drunk and fell down the stairs. But I
think I watched that.
He was accused of murdering her. The husband was accused of murdering her. But they had
I watched it. The evidence was a little substantial for real in that. I think I watched that, bro.
Yeah, they didn't have enough evidence, but they still convicted him, and he spent like 8 years in jail. And then I ain't gonna spoil it sorry, spoiler alert. But
yeah, because I might not watch it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You should get into it.
Watch it.
What else?
I was work today and I watched one. Oh, my bad. You go. My bad.
No, I was watching. What else I was watching? What was it? Fuck. Trying to remember. This series is a good series. Not Money Heist. We just talked about Money Heist. It was. God damn it, on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, yeah, a lot of I finally get to finish the hip hop documentary. That was
Hip Hop Revolution.
Yeah, that was well put together. I don't know if any of y'all seeing that. What else I was watching? I want to get into Breaking Bad.
I watched the first seasons of Breaking Bad. I haven't watched it since, but I don't really watch TV. So as you can see, I don't. Really...
Okay.
I was able to finish the whole thing. That's a pretty dope series too.
Yeah, Ozark, I watched that too. I was watching it. I just finished it last night. I think last night I finished that. So that was pretty good. Other than that, I've been just planning, these different ventures. I've been sharpening up my keyboard skills and reading a lot. Just trying to stay home as much as possible. If I don't have to go, I won't go. So
What
that's it.
the keyboard as in piano or keyboard as in?
Yeah, like keyboard, like the piano.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I'll be able to run a few melodies.
That's good. Didn't know you played.
Yeah,
Try
especially
with the ladies a little bit.
yeah.
Jam on, you supposed to be playing what?
Well, that only could be for my wife, whoever she is, wherever she is out there.
Oh, Jesus, how you think you're supposed to like it? Oh, like that's
No,
right.
I save that for the wedding day. That's what I could do.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'll save that for the wedding
Makes
day.
sense. Makes sense.
But yeah, that's it. Like, before we get started, I just like to shout out. Well, due to this COVID pandemic, we are forced to have a social distance pod. It's pretty cool, but we're gonna get this done. Um, I just want to shout out all the essential workers like you guys right here. Everybody that's on the front line. We appreciate your work. We appreciate your love and putting yourself and your family at risk during these times. It's some tough times, but our prayers are with you, and I hope we all get through this. I don't know if there's anybody that's personally affected. I don't know of anyone that's personally affected by the whole um, coronavirus, but our prayers are still with them. People that may have passed, prayers are with you guys. People that are ill, prayers are with you. We just like to, you just got to take this serious. I don't want to cut.
By social distancing.
Yes, we have to take social distance seriously. Over here, unfortunately, we had to learn that the hard way. But that's what it is. People weren't taking
Bro,
it
the sites
seriously.
are ridiculous to see, bro.
Yeah, people weren't taking it seriously as a serious in the beginning.
Yeah.
But hopefully now, moving forward, like people see that's something that should be taken serious. We shouldn't take this lightly because we have to flatten this curve. We're seeing results in different places around the world. Hopefully we get back to normal. I know life won't be the same, but hopefully we get some type of normality out of this.
Yeah.
I didn't want.
We can tell it get to that.
All right, who knows? Who knows? My interest is the backlash of all this, the trickle down effect. That's my interest to see how the economy is going to shift. And I really didn't want to start here on this COVID-19 because this is a hot topic. We could be on this for a minute. But I just want to, I just want to say that we do respect you guys and we do appreciate what you are doing out there for everyone, especially in the healthcare industry. You guys are in the midst of everything every day. So shout out to you guys. Yep, shout out to you guys. I'd like to shout out everybody that's going to take this journey with us. You guys are important. It's going to be rough times. It's going to be some good times. But hopefully you stick through. Shout out to the newcomers, whoever is going to listen to us for the first time. Just like to say this podcast was made with the sole purpose of focusing on sports, music, entertainment. I don't claim to be an expert on anything. Everything on this podcast will be opinion based. So it's going to be an environment where we share opinions and different perspectives on different topics. Not everything is going to be 100% accurate, so don't come here looking for accuracy every time. That's not going to be the case. I just like to, for you guys to know that we're going to take this journey. It's going to be a fun ride. And yeah, with that being said, let's get to the shits.
Let's get it in.
So, Which y'all want to start with? Y'all been watching? Y'all been watching any of these hip hop and R&B battles on IG Live? I've been tuning in to a few of them.
I
The
don't know.
only one I've been watching is Tory Lanez, bro.
You watch the Tory Lanez?
I've been watching
That's
that.
the only IG live I was watching, bro.
What?
I like Boozy. That's it.
So that's it. You will see none of the. I can't even talk to y'all, but none.
None of the battles.
About what?
You need to get in them because that Neo and Jonta. Sorry, but that Jonte.
Oh yes, I saw snippets on Shade Room and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes, the Jonte and Neo. That battle was amazing. That was amazing. I even forgot Neo had all those hits. But like, all right, let me don't put it like that. I forgot that he had. Yeah, like he had all those, like those are lifetime hits he has.
Written by himself.
Bro.
Right. And he's extremely talented. I think he should be recognized in the game as one of the greatest songwriters.
Definitely.
Yep.
I could agree with that.
So how was the Tory?
Hit, bro.
I didn't get a chance to tune into the Tory Lanez.
Did you see
You ain't seen none of them Tory Lanez IG live videos?
No, I didn't see it. I see
Quarantine
like
radio.
I seen some snippets, but I didn't really tune into that. I didn't get a chance to tune into that. I've been watching.
It just was being lit. It wasn't. That's like Boozy's live. They just was putting their stuff.
No,
That was
no, Boozy live.
Instagram,
Boozy live on another level. Let me tell you. Hey, a few nights that had me entertained.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, Boozy doing his thing though. I gotta give a shout outs to him.
I love Boozy. So
yeah, I'll be on record to say I ain't the biggest fan of his music, but he win me over in the past few months. His lives,
Yeah.
at a totally different level. Totally different level.
Boozy.
Yeah, but yeah. What else y'all been into? What y'all been getting into?
I saw a snippet of Scott Storch's that's his name. The
Yes,
producer.
Scott Storch and Manny Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Who ended up winning that one?
I started to watch it. To me, I a little biased, but I feel like Manny pull it over. Yeah, because Manny, he was playing a lot of songs, a lot more familiar songs.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those songs with Scott was playing, like they were more. He was the ghost producer on a lot of those, so you wouldn't even know that he produced a lot of those records he was playing. I didn't know because his name wasn't attached to a lot of the records he was playing, but I was still surprised to know what he had his hand in.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else? What else live I watch? I got a chance to watch. Oh yeah, I started to watch the Swiss Beats and Timbaland. I wasn't too tuned into that one. It was good. It was good at the beginning, but I couldn't watch the whole thing. Yeah, I couldn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, once you already hear them songs you familiar to, you ain't really paying too much attention to no other one.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We were supposed to have a guest today. I don't know. We probably would have her on the next part if she isn't able to come through. Anything else? Let me see what else I got going on. Oh yeah, the Baby album dropped today. I think we spoke about that.
The Baby.
You said, huh?
The Baby.
See, this is what I don't get. That's
the name of it, right? The Baby by Baby or something like that?
No, I said the Baby by Baby.
I think.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh what?
I think a name. Oh man, what's the name of the album?
Baby on Baby, eh?
Blame It on Baby, I think.
Baby or something like that. Yeah.
Baby.
Yeah, Blame It on the Baby. It dropped. I expect in the head the same thing. Like I've been hearing the Shug. What is it? What's it called?
Yeah, it's the same tone though.
Every song, every one of his records are the same to me.
Yeah, I told you I was listening to one song that he dropped on YouTube today with NBA YoungBoy. I wasn't impressed at all, bro.
I'll go down.
It's a hype song, but I wasn't really that impressed. I barely could understand what they're saying in the song. I was like, the video is pretty hype though. The video is well put together, but the song was like, I don't know.
You give it a chance at least. Jump. That's what you mean?
Yeah, I listened to the whole song, bro. I listened to the whole song. I watched the whole video.
I interested in the head the pickup, him and Quavo, and then Future, light skin shit. I want to hear that.
He got Future on the track.
Right. He got Roddy Rich. NBA. Huh?
I want to hear Roddy's track too.
Yeah. NBA Young Boy. He got A Boogie.
Yeah, that one with the NBA Young Boy. Scratch it off the list, bro.
He got Ashanti, Megan Thee Stallion, Nasty.
Yeah.
I want to hear that too.
Hers can go. That can go viral.
His Money Long. He got all them features on his album.
Right. Also, shout out to Drake. I think Tootsie Slide debuted at #1. That's a really good. It's a good.
People gonna remember that in the coronavirus era.
Yeah, it's a TikTok song.
Yeah, that is why I made #1, and that's why Megan Thee Stallion song, two of her songs did well too because of TikTok.
But
I'm really feeling the Tootsie.
I really feeling it.
It's a genius.
Effect.
Yeah, it's a genius move, but I don't like this song.
It is a good move.
Yeah, I feel like Drake, he passed that now as an artist. I don't think he should be in that same realm of trying to make the fancy dance song. Yeah, he a little past that. But surprisingly, that isn't #1 on TikTok. It's #1 on Billboard.
I think Megan on this TikTok.
Right. I think he may be
Which one?
3.
That I'm a Savage song?
Oh, I'm a Savage, and now Captain Hook is growing, but I think Doja Cat, I like to say so. That Say So song.
Okay.
Yeah, she's really popular because she has that pop flair.
Right. I just what's it called? I just made it flip. I think the first song with Drake had on the TikTok.
Switch.
Yeah, the Switch.
Yeah, that Switch song, yeah.
That's doing better than Tootsie Slide.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, Drake don't need to be doing that no more.
No.
Yeah, that's kind of nasty.
I mean, I guess he just did it because he knew he could get away with it.
He could be more conscious with his rap, with his lyrics. That's how that's the he's on now.
When you look at Drake,
he's just bored. That's the coronavirus effect, bro. Home bored. Why not make up a dance for TikTok?
I think it's a bottom. I think it's a money bag thing.
Well, yeah, of course. Every move is a money move for sure.
Exactly. Drake, y'all don't realize how meticulous Drake is. You know, he's very meticulous. Like every move is done with an intention.
You can tell, bro. You can tell by the tracks how you be dropping the tracks and everything, bro.
I miss old Drake, man.
When Susie came out, I didn't anticipate it. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it to go viral at the time that it did, but it did. The dance, and now you do have to give credit to Tusi itself, the dancer who created the dance.
Yes, that's true.
Because if it wasn't them, and they have a really good following.
Yeah, they gave him.
Yeah.
They gave him the dance, right? Mm-hmm. For the song, yeah. But to me, I just miss seeing the old Drake. Like, I miss hearing the old Drake music, like the Take Care. Mm-hmm. Even Nothing Was the Same. Like
that classic Drake where I can listen to Take Care.
Yeah, me but Drake pulling up in niggas' neighborhood, and I with that. I with it. Trust me.
You got it.
No, I ain't there with that. Not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Drake to me, he passed that now in the game. I don't think he need to get himself in that realm. But hey, it working for him, so let him do it. Let him do it. What do y'all think about Janae Aiko and Big Sean? Like that people, I don't know if y'all heard about it, but
I don't even really know what's going on with them.
No, well, it wasn't nothing major. They just were on live together, and she jokingly asked him
out the ring.
Yeah, when he could propose to her, when he could marry her.
And he basically dodged it.
Yeah, he dodged the question. But
he gave an answer, but it was a dodge.
But all right, you know the way I think. I think beyond. When I heard that, first thing popped in my mind, like, that's still working. Like, the pressuring guys into marriage, is that still the thing?
Well, in my opinion, I didn't feel like it was pressure at all. I'm thinking of her personality.
Not that particular situation, but I mean, there are situations where females pressure men into marrying them.
People still give ultimatums. People still use things to make a guy marry them or to force.
Does that work in this time?
Yeah, for some dudes don't want the bag. Some women have the bag nowadays, so they marry. I don't really think love is the basis of most of marriages nowadays, but that's another topic.
Mm-hmm. But see, putting yourself into that could put a lot of strains on the relationship in terms of, what if that person just don't want to be there? Like, because a lot of people enjoy their time with each other, but they don't see themselves having a future with a lot of people. Like, sometimes you're in a relationship with someone and time is flying, but you don't see it. It sounds kind of strange, but you don't see yourself with this person in the future. Now, when you put a restraint on that to say, well, okay, this is the ultimatum. Either you take the next step with me, or I'm moving along. I think you could get for sure that pull back. Like, that's where a lot of relationships may go bad.
Yes and no. See, because if you sometimes don't give an ultimatum to a guy, or maybe a guy to a woman, that person will continue playing along that same routine.
But see this. All right.
And I'm not saying that it doesn't mean that it'll always go bad. I'm just looking at it in the perspective of, hey, what do you plan to do? Because I have things to do. Either you in or you out.
Right.
So if you give that ultimatum, it doesn't mean marry me now, but at least progress and show that you're serious. Right. Now, watching them on live, in my mind, with that question being thrown out there, I'm like, why are they on live together and not quarantining together like my boy GZ?
They ain't together.
So what? Well, if they ain't together, then the question shouldn't have been asked. She shouldn't even ask that if they're not together.
I feel like she really love him though. I can't say the same about him, but I feel like she really love him.
So is this the second public time around that they're not together, or third time?
I don't think they made it known.
Clearly there's some issues. So she don't need to be throwing that question out.
Okay, but back to what I was saying.
That sound like that toxic love right now.
That's we know Shanae is the toxic queen. Come on, hold on. So I was the only one who feel this way?
Fox, bro.
I don't
call it toxic. Is she? I think she's a conscious person. I think she's well connected. I think she's
Ebony, cut it out. Have you listened to this woman's music?
Yes, but it doesn't mean that she's toxic.
What? Okay. Let me don't judge her by her music. Oh, her music is very toxic then. Let me put it like that. Because I don't know her personally.
You can say Summer Walker is toxic.
Who is that?
Summer Walker.
Oh, yes. That's another one.
Another one.
Oh, that's another one. That's another one. She's very toxic.
Their music? So are you saying I'm toxic? It's fine.
No, I love their music too. Like, I'm a big fan. I listen to the both of them, but they toxic as fuck. They toxic.
I believe that.
Yeah, but back to what I was saying in terms of some, like, what have you given an ultimatum to someone who doesn't want to be there? Because
beware, in the relationship or married?
Married. Like, they ain't there, because I will be the first to tell you, as a man, if a man is really ready to get married to a specific female, he is going to do that. There's going to be no holds, no restraints on when he's ready or when he feels like it's the right time. If he's ready, he's going to do that. And I just don't see the forced relationships or the forced marriages working. They don't on both ends. And I'm not just talking about from a man's perspective, from a because there are some females that are forced into marriage by certain circumstances as well. And I just never see them to work. Like I never see them work out, in my opinion.
I don't think it works out. I wouldn't, because that's how it, when you say force and basically just nudging a question, that's not.
Just to be clear, we ain't talking. The topic was based off of JNAI, but we're not talking about their situation because I don't think it's force.
I just wanted to make clarity on what force is, because guys assume that throwing a question out there may be force, because or subliminal force. It might not be direct, but it could be force, and I may just throw another hint tomorrow while I cooking. Like you may be like, "Where's my food?" And I'll be like, "Where's my ring?"
What's that? You painting the picture when you're doing that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that's not force, but it could come off as force depending on who's receiving this message.
Exactly. See, it's a two-way. It's a two-way thing when it comes to that, because you gotta understand how that next person is really taking the message.
And then too, I feel like if you and the guy don't, and if he doesn't bring up marriage conversations or future conversations with you, that's how you would know. You don't have to nudge it. That's how I feel.
Have you?
That's how I feel. Go ahead.
Have you ever been in a situation, not saying it has to be a relationship, but it could have been a situationship with someone and you could have seen a future with that person? Like you could see yourself maybe marrying that person or getting serious with them. Is that me? No? I wouldn't even get to Stephen. I had to talk him off the cliff plenty times. Plenty times.
You ain't gonna blast me like that, bro.
He was getting married then. That's what it is.
Huh?
They talking about.
No, I've been in a situation more than once where I felt like, okay, this might be a real thing, you know? But things happen.
You want to hear what I said? I had to talk him off the ledge a lot. A lot.
Yes and no. No. Now that I'm out of it. When I was in it, oh yeah, that was it. But now that I'm not in it and we've been through the thing, it's like no. But for me, in the situation though, I feel like it could have worked. But you really need to be with someone who's more open to change and listening and understanding. Right. If you're not open to even wanting to apologize or just, to amend certain stuff, it ain't gonna work.
But sometimes that ain't really that easy for a lot of people to do, especially men in our macho era. That ain't easy for certain people to do. To say, hey, want to open up or like apologize if they really don't see the need to apologize and stuff like that. Like not understanding like it ain't really all about you right now apologizing still, So ain't everybody sketched up,
A lot of narcissistic people walking around here, believe it or not.
Yeah.
A lot of people suffering from traumas and a lot of things they don't want to face. So when you come in contact with a person like that, it's kind of hard to say you could go into a relationship, and you shouldn't go into a relationship trying to change someone. That should be on them. But the problem I think is a lot of people don't like to face their traumas. A lot of people don't like to face their hardships and try to figure out how could I make myself better, because a relationship in any way is a partnership. It's two people coming together, and I think you should compromise on a lot of things. You should never be in a relationship and well, let me don't say never, but you shouldn't have to be in a relationship and say to myself and say to yourself you're going to make a decision and not involve your partner.
Yeah.
If you're thinking like that, it's kind of hard to really form some type of foundation in the relationship. But I don't want to get too much into the relationship shit.
Yeah. So as I promise, I'll just suggest a book. And The Way of the Superior Man by David, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Zieda. I think that's a book that women and men need to read, even though it's geared more toward men.
What's the name of it again?
The Way of the Superior Man.
The Way of Superior Man, I can check that out.
Let me say that on my phone right quick.
You started it yet?
Yes, I did. And I'm like, wow, I love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got to get into that. I need some more books to start reading.
Actually, homegirl, Nipsey's girl, what's her name? Lauren. She gifted Nipsey with this book as well. So it's a really good book.
Yeah, I will get into that.
Yeah, check it out for sure.
I have a whole list of books I got to get into this year. I started like maybe 3 of them. I already finished maybe 3 of them, but I need some more books. I need to buy some more books. So, okay, anything we want split on, any more entertainment, any more new music y'all listening to? What y'all listening to in the pod? I mean, in quarantine.
Well, for me, I like more R&B. Not really geared toward being in love, relationship, but I like
the emo.
I like soulful music. Queen and Slim is really good. I don't know if y'all watched Queen and Slim movie. That was
No, I didn't watch the movie. I didn't get a chance to watch it.
It's a really good movie. I think y'all should watch it. But they have a really cool soundtrack. I've been listening to that. So
DVNS album just dropped, I think. I think it was last week maybe. I'm not too sure, but that's a good album. It's called The Muse and Her Feeling. A Muse and Her Feeling, that's a really good album. I was listening to it last night. Tank dropped an EP. I don't know if y'all into Tank, but yeah. I just be getting in my R&B bag now. I don't want you to sleep, boy, Steve. Yeah.
Hey, bro, I got a little R&B bag too, but it ain't like something that I'd like say listen to on the reg.
Especially this quarantine. I don't know what's been happening. I don't know if because ain't really no good rap albums come out this year, but since quarantine, I've been in my R&B and I've been in my soul bag.
It's the best. You can't be listening to rap around this time. You're supposed to
all I doing is listening to old songs right now. Yeah. Like right now, I listening to that Astro World Heavy. That Travis Scott Astro World, I listening to that. And I listening to that. Probably listening to that Tory Lanez Chick State. That Chick State 5, that nice too. That's what I have to repeat, dog.
Astro World come out like 2 years ago, a year ago.
Yeah, bro. These are why they have on repeat, bro. I don't really keep up to the times of the music and things.
You call that old?
I listen to Popcorn and Vibes Cartel, them straight true. Otherwise.
But you got Astro World old though?
I got it.
The Astro World nice, bro.
The fact that the amount of music that comes out often, like
I don't keep up to the time.
If it ain't like move on.
How y'all think the streaming industry going now in terms of this whole quarantine and COVID-19? I've heard it's gone down about 20%. To me, yeah, like streaming, I don't think that would make sense. It's gone
down, really?
Yeah. Wow. It's strange, but I would think like people would be streaming more now.
No, I think it's less. If you look at it and if you think about it, Migos, most of the biggest rappers and a lot of events has stopped. Clubbing has stopped. So even simple just routines before you getting ready to go and party, you might be listening to music. People who are supposed to be going to Coachella, they ain't keeping up to date with what's supposed to be the latest tunes of the whole lineup. They're not. There's no more events going on. So nobody really need to keep up to date and be, for concerts and stuff like that anymore. So yeah, people may be streaming what they like, but it ain't nothing new to be hype over.
It could be true, but me on that hand, I think I am so much of a music savant if I would say so myself. Like I listening to everything. Like I cleaning up by listening to something. I cooking, I'm streaming.
I agree,
But I don't think it's going that way now. To me, I think it's a good time to post new projects. Like if you got new albums coming out, it should be a good time to do that.
You think about it, on now the baby he released his, but if you look at many other rappers other than Drake and his 2C, how many rappers have you seen really dropped anything?
Right.
Like recent.
I think the baby had his project in the works for a while.
Exactly.
I think it was huh?
Or like I tell you, think I'm supposed to be dropping an album, Ace Hood, bro.
Ace Hood?
Yeah, he's supposed to be dropping an album, I think, next week sometime, though. I told you I heard one song off of it, and it's pretty nice, though.
Ace Hood?
Yeah.
I actually like Ace.
You know, he ain't been around for a little while, right?
Like, I don't even...
He's been really deep into that yoga and, getting himself together because his wife is that.
Right.
He been together for real, bro.
He been working out hard, like...
He just on straight positive vibes in this next album, bro. He ain't on no like gang banging, no hood vibe like that. Yeah. I mean, it's still hood music, but he's like, it's more positive. He's still coming from him.
I see. Take a turn in terms of fitness. He started getting more into fitness.
Yeah,
he really fucking with that now.
Yeah, bro.
But yeah, so how y'all think musical events, gonna be consumed now because the bike gotta keep going. I don't think the money can stop.
Yeah.
Partying as soon as this thing they get released.
Yeah, but okay. Reports are stating that we might not be able to have gatherings until about late 21, 22. So in terms of concerts, in terms of the festivals, even sporting events, how y'all think that's gonna work out now? Virtual everything.
Yeah, like we were saying yesterday, bro, just like how we on this call right now because of quarantine. That's how it gotta be, bro. You can see more producers and artists doing like little concerts, pop-up concerts from out of their studio at home and what's not like that, Even if they playing old songs and stuff like that, just trying to generate something. That's probably definitely how it's gonna have to be, dog, unless everybody on some outlaw vibes.
Because the money got the artists have to make their money.
Yeah.
Now, I think
UFC doing, bro.
What's that?
I didn't mean to cut you off. But you see the UFC doing? Like they looking into buying like a private island so that they could have their events and stuff.
Really?
Wow,
yes, bro.
Oh, they ain't fucking with that.
Yeah, bro.
They ain't playing around.
No, why you don't be playing, bro?
Yeah, because the NBA taking a lick right now. I want you to believe that.
Yes, bro, for sure, dog.
The NBA. Sure. I don't want to speak on
playoff time and they do so.
Yeah, I don't want to speak on it because I don't know how accurate the reports was, but I saw a post yesterday, I think, or 2 days ago, where CJ McCollum was saying that a lot of the NBA players, maybe like 150 of them, were living paycheck to paycheck. I don't want to get too much. I don't want to get too much into the economy of this yet because we still have to get on to this COVID-19. We didn't really touch on that yet, but we can keep it in the realm of music. I could see them doing virtual or live, IG live concerts.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe fan-only concerts, because I think that's OnlyFans. Was it OnlyFans or fan? OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Yeah, I see the OnlyFans coming along.
I see people paying YouTubers and stuff now just to be on their account and stuff. So it's a money maker.
Right. I see that being the norm now when it comes to concert, at least until we can have gatherings again.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to know how I feel. I feel like it's just gonna drop one day. Like I don't know if y'all noticed, like it's calming down.
Well, to be honest with you, well, I don't want to be insensitive to people that are affected by it. But to be honest with you, it is dying down, and me personally, I stopped watching all the news, and anyone sending me the conspiracy clips, I stopped watching all of those, and I just ain't trying to get into that right now. I just trying to just keep safe, you know what I mean, and be responsible for myself and for my family or whatever.
Same.
Yeah,
I mean, I want to be around. It's just
I guess when the shit hits the fan, it will. Just prepare yourself for it. It's going to happen. I would like to say that.
I mean, bro, if everybody do what they supposed to do, then it wouldn't be as bad as an effect, you know?
Yeah,
like you say, it definitely gonna happen.
All it is right now, like people just need to stay inside.
Yeah.
You stay inside, all this could be over with sooner than later.
Stay inside and woosah, bro.
Yeah,
just gas stations and piling up.
Exactly. People still having gatherings, you know. You know that?
I already know, bro.
Backyards.
I'm surprised.
People still having gatherings.
You surprised?
No, not really. Dog. Not really.
All right, come on, dog.
Not really. Okay, so that leads me to what I wanted to say earlier. Do y'all know anyone that has personally been affected or infected by the COVID virus?
I don't know someone, but I know someone of someone.
In the country?
In the country, yeah.
Okay. I don't personally know anyone.
Huh? But I knew one of the victims.
One of my friends died of the Tanya.
Really?
Wow. That's crazy.
I
knew one of the victims as well. They spoke about it on the news, Dr. Judson Genius.
Yeah,
I heard. He's a part of the Gentleman's Club. I was in the Gentleman's Club in 08, you see, so.
Okay.
That was, bro. That was pretty.
That was powerful too, because he's in the fraternity.
That was pretty tragic, bro.
Well, prayers to their families, prayers to their friends, to their loved ones.
Peace to everybody.
Yes. See, that's the sad thing about this. Like I always try to look at the silver lining in any situation. For me, it's the time now to better myself. To really just take a reset, press the reset button.
Everyone to cleanse, bro.
Yeah, just rejuvenate myself. But the sad effect of it is the deaths and people that are really suffering from this. That's what's unfortunate to me. But yeah, like we have to take this serious. Stay inside. Stay your ass inside, please.
Bro, and what's so sad too is that people not really gonna take it as serious as they should until it hit home, bro. Yeah, until they see one of their aunties or their Grammy or somebody die, and they be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we really take this serious." And then they online preaching, everybody stay inside. Let's take this serious.
Right.
Come on, man. You ain't gotta get that far.
Yeah. And I don't want to be infected being at work. I don't want to be infected.
Like how you dealing with that? Because
this is how close it can hit home to me.
Yeah.
At work, one of my clients was a nurse.
Mm-hmm.
She had just got done dealing with the 4 newest cases.
Right.
So think all of that together. Now she's in there to see me.
Because you dealing with everyone.
Yeah. That's my point. And it's like, bro, like I don't want to get sick. So
you gotta do your best to keep your immunity up for sure.
So how you dealing with the anxieties while at work? Because that should be stressful.
I'm not scared or I don't get nervous. I just expect I kind of like weed out those that I really don't have to see. If it gotta be real problematic for me to just see you on a query or something where I need you to sign. I have you sitting further away, like your chair's away further, and I give you a clipboard.
Right.
Or I make sure you have on. Definitely, you can't come inside without a mask.
Right.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you leave, it might feel like you smell or something like that. You may feel weird, but no, I spray as soon as you hit outside that door. I spray it.
So, other than that, is the company taking any precaution to make sure you're all safe or staff?
It's nothing really. Okay, basically, it's nothing you can really do. Especially when I mean like that, it's like people got to see us.
Right.
There's only so much you can do.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do.
But are they doing anything? Gloves, masks, sanitizers?
Provided with gloves, masks, sanitizers, the normal Lysol spray. But like, it's hardly anything that you can do. And then of course you still have some gross people. Some people are nasty. Some people masks are black. Like you can see that you had them on for days and days and days, and they're dirty. The gloves are dirty.
Right.
So it's like we can do everything in our willpower, spray, wipe all day, but yet it's there, baby, like right there. There's only so much to do. But they do a good job, you know.
I'd be a very miserable employee, trust me, to be going to work this time. So I commend them. I really do. I commend them. But
And then with COVID though, this is because it's going to affect the economy so much. That's why the financial services areas are still open.
Right, they have to be.
Because we need to be there to make sure everybody finances in order.
They the real essentials right now.
Right.
They all the real essentials right now.
Okay, because you could have a sick person and those doctors taking care of sick people, but then you got to look at everybody who's attached to this sick person.
Right.
They come in for money, or the mortgages. They need to make sure their mortgages don't go delinquent so far back. So you got it's so many things and factors to this. That's why I really want this to just pass tomorrow.
Yeah.
What about the landlords? You all paying rent around this time? The landlords, they got to give people a break.
My landlord ain't hit me up yet, but I think they giving people a break for sure.
They have to. Like you, fuck out. No one paying rent around it. No, like come on.
You could at least pay a little bit of it though. You can't expect it to be nothing.
Yeah, but come on, Stevie. Come on. Like people getting sent home. Like 90% of businesses are closed.
Yeah, that's real.
So tell me now, Kendra, what do you feel, or Rivers, what do you feel about just a person who owns a home? If I was living in my own house, no rental units, and I had to pay my mortgage. I was an Atlantis employee and no guarantee I'm going back to work in 3 months. What do you expect the bank to do?
Well, I think it's your responsibility. Yeah, I think it's your responsibility to go to the bank and have a conversation with whoever your loan officer is. Now, I know they won't, I guess, you would have back pay, but I guess they wouldn't continue to raise the interest. I'm not sure too much on how that whole system works, but I would hope that they would at least keep the interest at the same rate, because I know loans and mortgages go with time.
I know. So, but my point too is, what do you expect the bank to do in terms of giving the break to the mortgage holder? Like, what do you expect the bank to do, and how long? Because that mortgage depends on my pay.
Pay, right.
To work up. So the bank is going to give you a break, but they ain't give you an eternal break. They ain't gonna give you a full 2020 break.
Oh no, like give people like 2 months, 2 months.
But if you look at it, the hotels done laid off. I don't know how many people.
Everybody.
I don't know.
They're gonna be mashed up until the end of the year for sure.
I would say from working to Atlantis, about 7,000 to 8,000 people.
All right, so you really think Atlanta's hiring back 7,000 people?
Oh no, I already said a lot of those people, once they look through files and records, this is the perfect time today. I'm sorry to say, but this is the perfect time for them to weed out the bad, like they could weed out whoever they need to weed out at this time. It's sad to say, but not all 7,000 of them getting their jobs back. So
now in that case, we can give you that 3 month, that maybe that 3 to 6 month break. But after that, buddy, I know what they can do.
Right. I mean, I with it. I understand.
They
like,
can need that.
Yeah, that's how it goes. The bank, and they gotta get theirs. Like they have to get theirs. So I understand both ends, but with the landlords,
and that's why I asked you that.
Little month break. Yeah, because a lot of them on mortgage too, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
They have mortgage, they have water bill, they have maintenance of the actual building. They have a lot. They have way more bills than the actual rental person.
Right. I would say, this is what I would say. If
I think about it in the way that I want to think about it, to me, it's a greater loss to keep a person who is unemployed in your rental space.
That's true. But that really depends on how long the tenant been there and what's the relationship. Because if this person been keeping up with their rent for let's say they've been there 4 years and they've been keeping up with their rent, 2 months they probably back on you ready to kick them out as a landlord, not knowing if you could get that same result or the same type of tenant when you find someone new. You might get someone with worse. Every Monday coming up short. Every Monday of a story.
Yeah.
Me personally, what I would do is I would cut the rent up. Let's say if I charge them $750, I would charge them four this,
carry it on as the
and
month.
just they could just pay me 100, add on 100 to the rent each month until they pay up.
Yeah.
I mean, not everyone in that situation, but for me personally, that's what I feel like I would have done. But now that we on it, we have to talk about it, like the economy. We have to have this conversation. How do you all see the economy going after this?
I think it's going to be more. I think it's going to be more investment focused. I think it's going to be more, whereas more young people, millennial folk.
Yeah, I already seeing that.
They're going to take investments a lot more seriously. They're going to be even more heavily invested or heavily focused on digital social marketing.
Right.
Um,
You have to. You can't go no one face.
exactly. I don't feel like
Face-to-face meetings.
For example, in my opinion, I feel like companies like Super Value, while I don't know if y'all noticed, they dropped somebody just decided to be the middleman of the groceries. So they'll go and get your groceries for you and deliver it. They have an app and everything.
Right.
But now this is actually going to push Super Value, Solomon's, Cost-Right to actually be more online based. And
right.
what they're supposed to do, they should have been doing this long time. I don't know if y'all watched Mr. Sebastian's live when he was talking about at this time we shouldn't even be, like, for me, why we still have people whose cars are not licensed because they closed the licensing place.
Exactly. Everything should be on. Like, I feel, not to cut you off, but I feel like we far behind in technology on the whole.
Who you telling?
Like, but you continue what you were saying.
Yeah, I that's what I feel. I feel like we are going to be forced to be more digital, more tech-based. And I don't despise it, because I've been preaching this message for years. And whether it comes to simple stuff, I think more Bahamians need to even just focus a little bit more on online banking, apps. When you travel, you shouldn't have, these travel agencies shouldn't even be open.
Yeah.
Nobody uses them anymore unless it's more like a online based travel agency type of vibe, but not where you go to buy a ticket for a cruise because you can't do it online. You know what I mean? Right. I think a lot of things are gonna change.
I like to shout out all the hustlers too, like people that are really taking advantage of, not really taking advantage, but jumping on the opportunity to make, let's say, great investments in terms of people that are making masks and selling masks and stuff like that. This is a great time to really take advantage of the economics of what could come from this COVID-19, because you have to look at the good part of it. And that's one of the things, like a lot of people could step in and create different avenues to make financial ends meet. And a lot of people doing that. I seen it online. A lot of people doing that.
And I don't know if you've seen John, the owner, I don't know if it's the owner, but someone affiliated with John Watling's, off there. So they're mass producing hand sanitizer now. Okay. I was actually waiting on that. I know I couldn't do it, but it was a great idea that I didn't know where to start. Yeah. Now we have a local person mass producing hand sanitizer, and that's great, because if how you could go to the store and there's no hand sanitizer, we should have been having persons create items from scratch. And people always think of agriculture more in the light of farming. Right. Mm-hmm. There's so many other products that you can make DIY with preservatives or not, organic, but preservatives, and that can be sold in the stores just like freaking Lysol.
Right,
Yep.
yeah.
Steve, I think we spoke of.
We just need to push it a little bit more in the country, because when things shut down like now, we can't get Lysol from foreign because they ain't doing that shipping thing. You can't
Right.
get, you understand what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm happy
Yeah.
that is gonna force persons to mass produce now. Get
Self
you, voice them up and pack.
self-preservation is definitely an essential right now, and it should be going forward, because as you can see, like, agriculture should have been a top priority in the Bahamas for a very long time.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that we will be moving forward in that direction, because it's going to be needed. Things are definitely going to be different after all of this. So,
Yeah, apart from that, natural resources and everything. I
yeah,
think,
we have to take advantage.
and then too, I think the more mature persons that are in the political area, no pun intended, experience is good, but we do need new, bright minds, people who are interested in technology.
Right, innovation.
Yeah, man, to advance government offices. Like me, I don't even go get my car license. I don't want to go to the passport office. I dread the day when that up.
Hey,
You know,
we know how them operations work now. We know that.
we don't want to go. Young
They-
people don't want to go because we want it to be easy. I want to be able to apply home, scan my home, and get
Instant
everything.
gratification.
Yeah, that's what I want.
It's the way it should be. It's the way the world is heading. That's the direction they head in. Like, why are we still dealing with so much paperwork? That's something was baffled me for years about this country. Like, we take a step back in terms of technology. You see what I'm saying? And it's not until we have the inventive minds, like you say, that are in political positions to bring these stuff to the forefront.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be done.
And people like who went abroad and did engineering, we need them people to come back home and do, or not even come back home, or if they are abroad, they can now help younger persons who want to expand businesses. Shout out to Otishka, doing like, for me, I want to sell online, sell my clothes online, but I can't not. Shipping out of the country is a problem. So I need like a middleman who's
Right.
to pack and ship and take everything to UPS or FedEx or whatever it may be. You need that middleman if you're trying to expand as a local person. Or I could even speak on more like the blogger side of it. People who are interested in not affiliate marketing, but sponsorships and stuff with companies abroad, like one like me. It costs me to clear my packages if I get a hair sponsorship.
Right.
It costs me to do that. And then it goes through a very hard time even clearing that package.
Because they want to know how come, what, all right, let me see if you really spend money on this or not.
Not only that, I ain't spend no money because the company sent it to me for
That's
free.
what I'm saying.
Exactly. So now they're giving me a hard time. I have to prepare a receipt, or if I don't prepare a receipt, I have to show email correspondence. Like,
Or
and then
you have to show the potential value.
Or potential value. Like, come on, like I should not be paying for that. If it should be way more easy.
Right. And to be honest with you, like in terms of that exporting thing, like we really got to get on par with that, because I shouldn't, if I want to send an item that is this big, I shouldn't have to spend $50 to send this out of the country. That is ridiculous.
Yeah.
That is ridiculous. The minimum, if you go to DHL, or I say, what is the other one?
FedEx.
FedEx, right? FedEx. You may be spending $70 minimum on the smallest package.
So I made my calls and I wrote down these figures, and I'm like, this ain't gonna work. I just can't.
Ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous. But hopefully people take advantage now of the technology. We need more apps. We need more online services. We need these things. We need these things in place, because the world is headed in a different direction. We have to be up to par. We have to be. We have to be.
Oh yeah. I think it's gonna get there. When, I don't know. Brilliant minds are abroad, and they're fishing and looking for bright people, bright minds that are here and actually want to make changes. So I think soon we're gonna get.
Yeah, man. I know now every time you cough or sneeze or something, you got a disclaimer. I don't have COVID-19, just to be.
Coffee.
Yeah, yeah, just drinking some juice. You know how people go now.
Yeah, you have to clear that up because you must have got it.
Disclaimer. I feel fine, no fever, no nothing. I ain't really been around no one. Oh, yes. Said they brought it up. Y'all been having sex during quarantine?
Man, sitting on the dock right now.
Hey, listen to me, Steve. Listen to me.
Y'all is right so much. Y'all just say
Listen on the dock.
Listen to me. Listen to me. I done take the boat. I done take the boat out the water. I done paint the boat, refiberglass, new seats, new everything. Like
that's what you gotta do.
But trust me, this dock.
Time to get it right.
This dock is non-existent at this point.
That dry?
Non-existent.
Burned on.
My Lord. Listen to me. But to be honest with you, this is a perfect time to get rid of those people in your life who you didn't know how to get rid of. Because you got an excuse now. Yeah,
all them toxic wives.
You got an excuse. You really don't have to explain that. Like, I don't feel safe coming out. I know girls getting that off. I know y'all getting that off. I don't feel. No, I know y'all getting that lying off. That.
Yeah, but
y'all just don't feel safe coming out.
Niggas is be out
I scared of that Rona.
Exactly.
Girls,
Trust me, but y'all, it's perfect timing for y'all now. Y'all don't have to do no explaining, no nothing. Just
that Rona.
Just the Rona. I don't feel like coming out. I don't feel safe.
I ain't coming outside. I scared of that Rona.
We can't say nothing about that. So it's safe to say the three of us.
Y'all can say it.
On dry dock.
And a dock, baby.
Dry.
That's all right. Hey, cool.
Waiting to jump back in.
I'll come out of this a new man, so I'm fine with that.
You can do a lot of spiritual healing, guys.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah, I don't
get in touch with your spirituality for real.
I don't want nobody around me around this time anyway. Like,
that's selfish.
No,
sometimes
I'm single.
With me, but
I can be selfish.
What's your sign?
It's Virgo.
Oh, ooh, yeah, you're selfish.
No, hold on now. You would never hear that from a Virgo. Virgos aren't selfish.
Both of my exes were Virgo, and that's not saying anything. I'm just saying both of my exes were Virgo 2 days apart. Okay, selfish.
Well, I'm not selfish. I can speak for myself. I am not selfish.
You may not be selfish with people like once you're around them, but you like your own things, and now because you ain't feel like being bothered, it's a good time. Yeah.
No, I was like that, like my own space. I used to use that a lot. Now, not so much. But at the end of the day, I don't really have someone in my life. Let me don't get myself in problems. I don't really have. I don't really.
I say, wait. I am watching dig this little grave slowly.
All right. Allegedly, I don't have someone in my life that I want to be around that much. Allegedly. So.
Still some comparison words right there. Edit.
Just being honest, I got to keep it real. I got to keep it real for the folks.
Yeah,
I think that's somebody that I would like to be around, but I want to be around me more.
Yeah, it's that time. It's the perfect time. Like if you miss this opportunity, being hugged up with someone you don't want to be with, too bad for you.
Yeah.
Too bad for you. But I don't know. We can see how this go. Really see what else we got. What else we got to get into? Let me see. Oh yeah, the Jordan doc. You watching that, Steve? Sorry, we getting into a little sports right now.
I definitely trying to watch that Jordan Dog, bro.
I think it's a 10-part series, so we have about 10 weeks of this.
At least 8 weeks for sure.
Yeah, this could be big.
At least 2 months of the Jordan Dog.
I heard
It should be live, bro. I interested to see what he got to say, bro.
I heard
what other people have to say.
I heard he was afraid. He was afraid for it to come out because he's afraid on how people's gonna think about him after seeing like how he treats some of his teammates. But to me,
that's why I say I interested on seeing, bro. But I already know what to expect, bro.
That's what I expect from Jordan. Like I don't expect nothing else. I don't expect him to be soft and mushy with nobody. I know. Like he just won't push his teammates to be the best. Fuck,
exactly.
That's what I would do.
I mean, bro, you see what Kobe say one year about Smush Parker? He's like, they told me to pass it to Smush. I was like, pass it to Smush. You tripping, bro. That's that mentality right there, dog. Like, you know you the best one on the court. So that's how you gotta be, dog.
Yeah.
See what they saying?
What about y'all about to watch the Satanya Brown documentary? I don't know if y'all know who that is.
Yes, I am going to watch that.
Who's that?
Satanya, right? Did I say the name right?
Satanya Brown?
LaTonya?
Santoya.
Santoya.
Santoya or Santoya?
Santoya, I think it is. Santoya Brown. Yes.
What's the documentary about?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think she was in sex trafficking, right?
Yeah, pretty much. And then she killed the guy because she thought he was gonna kill her.
In America?
Yeah, she's an American. Yeah, I could probably dig into that. I ain't got shit to do.
Yeah.
So we dig into that.
I'm probably looking at that too, but I definitely watching that Jordan Dog.
Oh yeah, for sure. You going
to
them
DMPs coming out tomorrow.
You still coughing J's?
Bro, I coughing them DMPs for sure, bro.
How the fuck you getting them over there? Where you going?
I got a little plug up in Tennessee. You got a little raffle because, bro, how they doing it because of this COVID thing? Like, you put in for the raffle and they tell you what time to come to the shop and pick up your kicks or whatever.
So he is like
pick up in the morning. Yeah, bro.
He's like an official plug.
Official plug, bro. That's like my little homie, bro. He go to school up in Tennessee, is he?
Designers too?
Yeah, he can get designers too, bro.
All right. Sound good.
Man's trying to get plugged in right now.
I got a plug in New York. But I don't like to abuse him.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't like to abuse him, so I try to find some other plugs.
You can definitely give you the link.
And you still, allegedly, do you still, because I know 420 coming up in Wiz.
Or every now and then, man, may do a little 1-2 or whatever, but it ain't like no big,
You going to the Davies, Cameron, and Wiz party, the 420 party, live stream? I could be there.
No. I mean, I didn't even hear about it actually, but now if Wisdom having a party, bro, I'm definitely doing it just to see what's up.
I think it could be on
Wiz. If the mood is right, then
Yep. It's gonna be on Wiz Live. I'll be tuned in to see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing it, man. I don't really have Instagram, but I'll go on that and tune in and see what's up.
You don't have Instagram?
No, bro. I mean, I still got my account, but I don't have Instagram like on my phone and nothing like that. I don't be using it.
I wish I was anti-social like y'all.
Yeah, bro. Real introvert, bro. Like, stay on my business.
Well, first of all, I am also an introvert, if you don't know.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All these self-proclaimed introverts. We can really see what's up in these quarantines. Like, who really is an introvert and who really ain't.
Bro, I be home chilling. I don't mind staying at home, bro. Once I got food, I'm good.
That doesn't mean you're an introvert.
No.
Well, I know the meaning of introvert. Yeah, it isn't what people really think it is.
Yeah.
For me, I consider myself an introvert, big time.
Well,
why do you consider yourself an introvert?
Because I feel like I get tired after I've been bubbly for a moment. I get tired. Meaning, while I'm talking, I'm happy, and I'll be like, "Hi, what's your name?" I only asked you that because we're in this setting. But if I probably was out and you were standing right there, I probably would not talk.
I know that, bro.
I wouldn't call myself, that's me too, but I wouldn't call myself an introvert because of that. I wouldn't go, because when I go out, like, and a lot of people could attest to this, I've seen a lot of friends while I was out and didn't speak to them. It's not because we ain't cool, it's I ain't going out of my way. Like, I could see you over there, you enjoying yourself, but I ain't about to walk over there just to say, hey,
To be like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah.
Bro.
I just
No, it's more like kind of like a slight fail of introduction, kind of.
Oh, really?
Like I gotta feel the energy, kind of.
It's like a weird vibe, like an icebreaker for sure.
So that break the ice feel is the rough part for you.
Yeah. Like when after that, I talking now.
Okay. Okay.
Makes sense.
I try to.
It's like I got energy, and
I definitely
feel
can try to jump on the IG though. For sure to watch that.
Yeah, that could be dope. I heard they're supposed to have some performances. Not sure.
You see Cameron too?
Yeah, Cameron, Wiz, and Davies. I think they participate. They're hosting it. So.
That means the OG Snoop probably gonna be in that too. For sure, you gotta have the OG.
Everybody could be there. That could be the live party. I was trying to get some alleged brownies, but yeah, I don't think that's gonna pan out.
That should be interesting.
Yeah, it would have been hypothetically.
Yeah.
It would.
Bro, I seen speaking of IG live, the Jamaican producer Russian. You know, he had his little IG live or whatever. Cartel was on the wire. Yeah? Cartel was on the wire, bro.
I heard they denied him. a request. Because
he did. They denied his appeal, bro. So now he's taking it to the Privy Council to see if he can get that overruled or whatever. Get let out of jail, bro. Bro, you know why this man's locked up? He's locked up over some text messages, you know.
On like text messages?
And he trying to say now, like, bro, you can't really use these text messages because, like, when the police confiscated his phone, they was using the phone after they confiscated it, you know? So basically it's time for with evidence, dog, and if police already been messing around with evidence, it really ain't supposed to be admissible. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, but that's Jamaica, so, you know.
Yeah, that's not set up, bro. No, that's a light wire, but I mean, that's the grounds on how they have this boy locked up. Off of some text messages saying how they chop up this boy real good and they no longer find him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So wireless, dog. Wireless. But yeah, bro, he is on the IG Live. He's on Russian IG Live too. He's only on it for like 30 seconds. He only sing one little part of the song and then push out. He ain't show his face or nothing like that. You know?
I know that was live.
Yeah, bro, that's real live. It's a solid little while. You can see him in the comments telling your boy, because Russia was like, man, who I should add next? You see Cartel in the comments say, bro, add me, broski. Next thing you know, you come up singing on the I can send you the link to that, bro.
Yeah, but shout out Vibes Cartel, you know.
Yeah, shout out Cartel, real boss, you don't know.
Yep. What you heard about the prison system denied? What y'all think about them letting out Tekashi 6ix9ine early because of the COVID virus and
They letting him out?
They already he's home.
Yeah.
Bro, where do I be at, bro?
And he was home for like 2 weeks. Yeah, he was home for like almost 2 weeks now.
Bro, that's what they're using to just come out.
Huh?
That's saying I'm in fear of getting COVID.
Okay, so how y'all feel about YNW Melly, them denying him? He has COVID-19.
And he's still in jail?
And they didn't.
Who's that? Who has it?
YNW Melly.
Oh, he has it.
He has it.
You think they distanced him in jail?
I don't think so, but I've reports is that he's not getting the adequate medical treatment. I think they should have at least, if they're not going to let him out, they should at least admit him to a hospital, let him get the adequate treatment.
Because he's black.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that. Look how we get flag already. Please don't take us there. It's a joke. It's a joke. Yeah, it's a joke. It's a joke. he's allegedly black. But to me, I think his case may be a little bit more serious. He hasn't been convicted of murder. I think he's on trial for murder or about to have trial for murder. But I still think that's fucked up though. Like, at least give him the medical care he needs.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, prayers the movie gets better. Prayers to anybody that's dealing with this situation right now. Like,
Yeah, I want that.
Gotta stay strong, bro.
Yeah, you have to stay strong. That's why I eating all the fruits.
Keep your immune system up, bro. Every day I've been eating an orange a day.
Yeah. I have been your ginger tea, your peppermint tea.
Oh yeah.
Taking your orange rinds with your ginger and boiling it over in some hot water, so a little bit of water, and steaming your face.
I been all that. I got my herbal teas, my natural bush teas. I on all that. I'm on all of that. Yeah. So, what else we got to get into? Okay, I got the real meaning for introvert. Here is it.
Oh Jesus Lord.
Here is it. Psychological. A person characterized by concern primarily with his or her own thoughts and feelings. That's the meaning of introverts. So that's someone who is basically, I would say, their only their only concern is them. Like if they're not in the mix with that, then yeah.
And this meaning states, well, this question says, what is an introverted person like? An introvert is often thought of as quiet, reserved, and thoughtful individual. They don't seek out attention or special attention or social engagements, as these events can leave introverts feeling exhausted and drained. I will say, after I did vlogs and stuff, I kind of broke out of that, because in my previous relationship, my ex was actually more social. He's more in the social world.
Right.
And I wasn't. So I didn't have YouTube and all them things. So before starting YouTube, I didn't even know. I was just like, homie, my Instagram I had an Instagram, but it was dead. And I wasn't on social media like that. And it would be me, him. If he takes me to an event, it would be me, him, and a group of people. And they talking all night, and I'm literally like, ain't saying a word. Like I felt like I couldn't say a word, like in a social situation.
Yeah.
But after I started YouTube, I just broke out of it. I don't know.
I went through that icebreaker phase too that you was talking about earlier. I went through that earlier in my teens, like maybe early teens, right out of high school. But that quickly faded. Me now, I'm more of I will go out with myself. You know what I mean? Not intend to meet anybody or talk to anyone. But if I happen to, it doesn't matter. It's just not the intent. Or, you know what I mean? Sometimes I would even see friends out and like, do your thing. Like, you know, some people they're like their friends are out. Oh, why you didn't invite me? You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Catch you when they get you.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Now with me, I'm that way. I go certain places by myself. I go to the movies by myself.
Like I literally enjoy going out with myself.
But now I getting like to know Bob by myself, and it's probably a girl thing too.
It's definitely a female thing. You shouldn't really be doing that.
No. Yeah, I go into a bar by myself.
Well, it depends on the bar.
Oh yeah, I may dress up and go like to bar tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a bar you could go do by yourself.
Or maybe or something like that. I'll probably do that, but to say just. And then too, if it's a Friday night, I wouldn't just go alone. No, I would go with someone that I know.
Okay.
Makes sense.
All right. Good. Okay, anything else we can get into? Yes. We're about to run out on time. this was our unofficial, official first episode of the 2 for 2 podcast. Due to COVID-19, like I said, we were forced to have a social distance podcast, which wasn't that bad. I'd like to thank everybody that tuned in. Everybody that's going to continue to tune in, I want to shout out you guys. Guys got to keep us in your prayers. We'll do the same with you. Guys got to stay safe. Try to stay safe out there. Stay home as much as possible, like I said. Only go out if you have to. Stop the gatherings. As soon as we can stop these gatherings, as soon as we could get back out, we could get back out into the real world. But yeah, it's been nice, guys. So we out.
How can we find 2 for 2 Pod on social media?
I'll allow you to do the plugin. I ain't too familiar with the plugin stuff.
Okay, don't forget to subscribe to the 2 for 2 Pod podcast. Don't forget to also subscribe to the YouTube channel as well as Instagram. And if you want to, you can follow us individually. I'm Thea Ebony on Instagram, TheAebony, and Rivers, you have to tell them your handle.
I will insert them in the video anyway. So it doesn't really matter. They can find me. They can find me however they find me. But I'll make sure all our handles are plugged in to this video for sure. For sure. But yeah, it was great, guys. We out till next time. Keep it safe.
Yeah.
Yes.